your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mendi Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Well, welcome into another late night edition of Madison County Sports Night Live. This is becoming a Friday tradition around here. But, wow, third straight week with a really unbelievable high school football game. And this time was the crosstown rivalry, Madison Central, Madison Southern. This is a game a lot of people, and maybe even admittedly myself, thought was not going to be that competitive. And, wow, it certainly was. 20-17, Madison Central moves to 3-0 with an overtime victory over Madison Southern, the first overtime game in the series between the two teams. Just absolutely great, huge crowd. Both teams played their guts out. Both teams were shorthanded. Both teams had players out. Both teams had players go out during the game with cramps and injuries, and both of them just fought tooth and nail. And as vicious and nasty rivalry can be, after the game there was an awful lot of respect and a lot of hugging and between the two teams and everything. So just absolutely amazing night. Not sure where to start, but we'll start with the overtime. On the first possession of overtime, Avery Davidson of Madison Southern kicked a short field goal to put the Eagles in front 17-14. Madison Southern got their possession, drew an offside penalty, and got a short field, and it was Brock Eads on a 3-yard touchdown run to win it in overtime. And afterwards, both teams just absolutely exhausted, and just a gutsy performance from Madison Southern, who now falls to 0-3, but didn't have a lot of their best players, Stephen Whitehead, and also had some other guys out with some injuries, and they're a little thin anyway at a lot of positions. And it was just a great night of high school football. And after the game, we got a chance to talk to Madison Central quarterback Hagan Harrison and offensive/defensive lineman Malachi Wood. We're here at Madison Southern High School, where the Indians of Madison Central picked up another dramatic win, this time 20-17 in overtime over their cross-county rivals, Hagan Harrison and Malachi Wood. Guys, 3 weeks in a row, 3 dramatic victories. You guys never make it boring, huh?
Yeah, I guess not. I think that we'll be all right. Once we get everybody healthy and we get all our main players back on the field, we probably should be in games like this. But, it's a positive thing for us to have people out and still come out with wins. And that has to feel good for everybody, for the kids that are stepping up and for the kids that are sitting down. The kids that are sitting down know that the people that are stepping up have their back. So I think we'll be all right.
Malachi, both teams came in without
key pieces, and both teams just fought like heck, and it was a hell of a football game.
Yes, sir. I mean, it was just really at the end. It just came down to who wanted it more, and I think we did. That's why we came off with the win.
And without Brady back there in the
best quarterback, best tackle in the state right here. You already know, 3-0. That's the best tight end.
Without Brady in the lineup, you guys had to do some things differently. Kind of, how did you guys change the game plan?
I don't think our game plan changes much, really. You know, it's, our motive is next man up. So if someone gets out, be ready to step up and do your part. And I think that's what we're doing really well right now. And I think that all of our teams done a really, really good job at when they know it's their time to step up. We can count on them.
Malachi, I mean, a lot of people thought this might be a blowout, might even be a running clock game, but those guys, I guess you guys got to have a lot of respect for them after the game they played.
They fought really hard. I mean, we came in probably thinking it was going to be like that a little bit, but they fought hard, and it was a good game. I wish it was.
All right, so for next week, you won't be decided on that. Congratulations, guys. 3-0.
Thank you.
All right, well, guys, appreciate you taking the time. You should have heard both those guys before we started recording. Hagan was like, you know, my legs are killing me, and Malachi's like, yeah, so are mine. And both those teams just exhausted after an unbelievable performance, just gutsy all the way around. A lot of fun to watch. And after a third straight, very hard-fought victory in the last minutes, we talked to Coach Mike Holcomb from Madison Central. He said he's getting a lot of gray hairs up there on top of his head.
All right, we're here at Madison Southern High School, where the Madison Central Indians have pulled off another dramatic victory, this time 20-17 in overtime over Madison Southern. Coach, 3 games, 3 dramatic victories. You joked with the kids afterwards. You're getting some more gray hairs on your head from all these exciting games, but they came through again.
Yeah, kids just keep coming through, and I don't know why we want to put ourselves in these messes, but we've got in them, but we've come out of them. And I'm so proud of them, and I'm so tickled from them. The coaching staff, I felt like they did a great job in the second half, especially defensively. Shut down a lot of things, and we finally got a little offense going, just enough to win. But we just got to get everybody. We got to get healthy. We got to get everybody back out there, and hopefully we can do that. But I'm just so tickled for our team.
Yeah. Well, they got a field goal in the first possession of the overtime, so you had to feel pretty good going into your possession of the overtime.
Yeah, well, I felt like we could at least. I was hoping we'd just hold them out all together. We just kick that field goal and get on out of here. But we had to do what we had to do, and our kids stepped up and did it, and we blocked real well and got the thing in there.
Yeah, I mean, this rivalry is so heated, but there was a lot of respect both ways, and I know those guys were shorthanded, you guys were shorthanded, and afterwards there's like a real sense of admiration from both teams, and I mean, both teams just played their guts out, and just what you want out of a rivalry game.
Yeah, we just everybody settled down, started playing, and we just after we got all that out of both systems, it was a good football game down the stretch. A lot of emotions, and that's just part of it. But we'll learn out of that.
Yeah, of course, you guys didn't have Brady or Kenyatta, so you had to do some things differently. So you guys were shorthanded too.
Yeah, we were, and but that's that's high school football sometimes. So when we can get everybody healthy and get back on the right page with things, I look exciting to watch us play. But it's been fun out here. It's been a fun 3 weeks.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, fun indeed, but probably a little more nerve-wracking than Coach would like. Madison Central 3-0, going down to South Laurel next weekend, and Madison Southern 0-3, heading up to Lafayette next week. Maybe, I say that maybe because Lafayette's game tonight was canceled because of illness. So moving forward, I guess we'll have to find out if there's a game there or not. So we had another night, and I wish I had more information to tell you folks, but I don't. It was Adair County 24, Berea 6 was the final score in a game that was stopped before halftime because of on-the-field incidents. There were some ejections, some fighting. I have not heard back from Coach Parks yet, so I don't really want to comment anymore on what happened. I was getting some information from a parent and some people down there, but 24-6, that's the final. Berea falls to 0-3. They open up the home portion of their schedule next Saturday at home in a 4 o'clock Saturday game against Caverna. And the other big story of the night, EKU football opened the season on the road up in Ypsilanti, Michigan, against Eastern Michigan. Colonels put up a hell of a fight, and but they do come out on the short end, 42-34. EKU actually outgained Eastern Michigan 492-395, and had 29 first downs to only 23 first downs for Eastern Michigan. But the Colonels got the ball first, marched down the field, and had an interception in the red zone, and did later on take the lead very briefly. But Eastern Michigan at one point was up by 20 points, and EKU did come back and score a couple late touchdowns to get back into the game. Parker McKinney, 35 of 51 for 351 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Also was the team's leading rusher with 49 yards on the ground. Dakota Allen, the tight end, senior tight end, with a great season opener, 9 catches, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jaden Smith also had a touchdown run, and 7 different receivers for EKU caught a pass. So that's a good sign. But didn't rush for a lot of yards, but moved the ball through the air for more than 300 yards. So that's a good sign as well. EKU back on the road next week against another MAC team. This time they're up at Bowling Green up in Ohio. So that's all we got for you today, man. It's now after midnight. So once again, I think this is the second straight week in a row, Randy. This show has gone over into the. But
no kidding.
I know, this is crazy. Trust me, I'm supposed to be done by 12:30, and the people at my press plan are not very happy with me. But it is what it is. We got to get all this stuff in. That everything here is important. We want to tell you everything we can. Man, it's just another.
That's the way it goes.
It's been fun, and luckily, if you're a Central fan, you may have a few more gray hairs, but your team is 3-0. So these have all been close. They've all been dramatic, but the Indians have won all 3 of them. So, but yeah, but mad props to Madison Southern, man. I tell you, not having Stephen Whitehead and some other guys are out and shorthanded, and just played their guts out, and really came out, right off the bat, and jumped on them 8-0 right off the bat, and I think it really kind of put Central on its heels a little bit. So the game was definitely a joy to watch. It was definitely cool to be around. So I'll get some pictures and stuff up here in a minute once we wrap up with this and all that good stuff. Me and my buddy Ricky Elkins both shot it. Got some video as well. But my goodness.
Excellent. Yeah, it took me by surprise too. I was watching those tweets and like, what?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great to see, and
it was.
There's a lot of respect after that game. I know, between the fans and stuff and everybody, this rivalry gets a little nasty at times, but definitely you could tell that respect that there wasn't even Central didn't really do a lot of celebrating afterwards, just out of respect, for how hard, and probably they were just too worn out to celebrate.
Oh, sure, yeah, they look worn out.
Yep. So I think we have just one high school soccer game on the schedule tomorrow. Madison Southern boys are at Estill. Madison Central boys golf team is playing in a tournament out at the Bull. I'm going to try to get out there for a while. Madison Central's girls golf team is in action as well. And it's really about it. It's kind of a slow Saturday because of the holiday weekend.
Right.
But I think cross country is in action as well. So, but whatever's out there, I'll try my best to get you as much as I can. And I'll try to get you more information about that Berea Community Day game, and see if we can find out more about what happened there. But apparently it got a little nasty, and don't want to comment any further until I really know kind of what happened. But the final score was 24-6, and it was the refs just, I guess, canceled it. So, goodness.
Well, and speaking of Berea Community, next Friday we'll be at the tailgate show at Berea.
Well, it'll be Saturday. They play that's a Saturday game.
Saturday, okay.
Yeah, so Friday night.
Oh, Saturday game, okay.
Yeah, so Friday night we have Southern at Lafayette and Central at South Laurel, so we can go to one of those, or we can just do a Saturday show.
Okay,
so whatever you want to do. We'll talk about that later. We'll enjoy the holiday weekend first, and then we'll worry about that next week, right?
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, speaking of the tailgate show, you were out there, and you were out there hanging out with our buddy Russ Carson Jr., and we let him do this. We request the song tonight, right? So
he did make a request.
So we're going to go with Metallica, "Creeping Death." He wanted some Metallica. So that's for you, Russ. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you Sunday on the sports show. We'll see you Monday back here.
Absolutely. Hope you're listening, Russ.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mendi Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.